Hey everybody, it's Jeff Cavalier back from the Major League Insider Training blog, and at you again with a great exercise tip that you can start to use right away with your pitchers to get them to throw harder and more safely by utilizing what I call the arm deceleration principle. Again, if you're just joining me now and you're just starting to get involved in the Insider Training blog, this concept of arm deceleration is one that I feel where unless you can train the muscles of the shoulder to better decelerate the arm and allow it to come to a natural deceleration stop through the follow-through, your arm will never allow you to throw at faster and faster arm speeds. Because if it's jeopardizing or weighing the fact of throwing harder or undergoing an injury, it's always going to choose the safer route, hold back, prevent the injury, but also prevent you from throwing harder. So what I want to show you here is with the use of, like I had talked about in the last video, just this band. This is called a jump band, jump stretch band. What I'm going to do is I'm going to include a link below this video. So if you look right below this video right now, you'll see a link where you can actually pick up one of these jump stretch bands. They're about an inch thick. They're very different than the typical tubing that you would see with handles. It's much thicker, much more resistance, but they're needed to do an exercise like this. So what I'll do is I'll lay down this way. I'm a right-handed thrower, so I'm going to lay down on the ground. I call this one like my brake slammer exercise, and you'll see why in a second. But what I do is I position it around my foot. Then it's around my knee. So if you see where the band is there, it's around the foot, around the knee, and it's not too far up to the top of the foot because you might let this thing snap you in the face if you're not too careful. So get yourself around your foot, around your knee, grab here, okay, and put your arm basically, move up just a tad, put your arm perpendicular to your body at a 90-degree bend in your elbow, okay? So almost, try to simulate a throwing position from the top. So again, up here, foot's here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slam the brake. If I slam the brake here, it's going to pull my arm into internal rotation, and I have to decelerate or slow that down. Okay? As soon as I'm down, I'm not going to work the muscle on the way back. I don't need to do this because we're not working the concentric muscles here. We're just working the eccentric follow-through portion. So again, I just lift the leg back up, get into position, slam the brake, and slow it down. Lift it back up, slam the brake, and decelerate. After 5, 6, or 7 of these, it becomes harder and harder to decelerate that arm, and you can see where the weaknesses lie. The fact that I tend to try to do these in a little bit higher reps if I can, because you want to simulate the fact that you'll be throwing upwards of 100 pitches a game, sometimes even more, and you want to be able to have that muscular endurance as well. But when you're just starting out, 2 to 3 sets of about 10 or 12 reps is good. As you get stronger and you're finding that you're not fatiguing as quickly, then increase it to even up to 20 reps on a set for 2 to 3 sets. All right. So real quick, I wanted to bring that to you this week, and later on this week, the re-release of Load to Explode is coming out. Now, for you guys being on my list and following everything that I do, and I appreciate that very, very much, I wanted to give you a heads up. It is available now to order if you go over to loadtoexplode.com. However, the fulfillment company has not produced all the packets yet. So if you were to order tonight, you wouldn't receive your order until the packets are done later this week. But I wanted to give you advance notice that you can get over there now to loadtoexplode.com and put in your order, because last time, I know some of you guys got left out. We only had 200 available. All 200 sold out within 3 days. I don't want that to happen to you again. If you have a chance now and you feel like you want to go over there and get it in advance, go over there now and do it, because I'm telling you it's going to sell out again, but I want you to have advance notice so at least you're prepared that when they come in, we'll ship them to you immediately. Also, for more great exercises like this, if you haven't already, the Major League Insider Training System, available at MajorLeagueInsiderTraining.com, is, like I said, I'm biased, I wrote the book, but I think it's by far the best manual out there, and it's backed by guys like Johan Santana and David Wright and Mike Pelfrey, and the list goes on. There's some great ball players that endorse that and stand behind it, and it's their program that I actually included directly in there, the exact program those guys follow. So I can't wait to bring you some more stuff later this week. Not sure exactly what we're going to cover yet, but I want you to send me some questions Write to questions@MajorLeagueInsiderTraining.com. Tell me what you want to see, and we'll come back here later this week and cover whatever it is. So, guys, take it easy. I hope you had a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.